Yes, fellow Blues, it's Chelsea ni Aston Villa ni. Though a game that we had majority of ball possession, we had a couple of chances in the first half we could not convert. But however, guys, you agree with me, it's a good game considering the fact that Aston Villa is one of the best teams in EPL this season, currently occupying the fourth position. And if we are to go by the standard of football which we saw from the Chelsea boys and the technical display from Mauricio Pochettino, we have to give our team kudos, like they deserve it. You could agree with me that the Chelsea team has way improved compared to what we used to see a couple of months ago. So before we dive into this video proper, if you're a Chelsea fan coming across this video on any platform, please kindly do me a huge favor by sharing this video, like this video, and also drop your match reaction below. Thank you. All right, fellow Chelsea fans, today we expected Chelsea to snatch all 3 points in Stamford Bridge to see how far we can progress to the FA Cup fifth round. But unfortunately, it is what it is. Chelsea ni Aston Villa ni. During the first half, we had majority of game possession and also we had a couple of chances. But thanks to the Aston Villa goalkeeper, because they are the goalkeeper that made series of errors and also could make correction to his mistakes. So the Aston Villa fans should be thankful to their goalkeeper in Martinez. However, guys, it was a wonderful encounter between Chelsea and Aston Villa. We never expected an easy game for Chelsea in Stamford Bridge. So Chelsea have had a good run of form. Before this game, we've had 8 wins in a row in Stamford Bridge. So we're looking forward to make it 9 wins in a row and also to continue our 100% record for 2024. But unfortunately, we had to draw goalless with Aston Villa. So what does this draw means for us? It means that Chelsea will have to travel to Villa Park to take on Aston Villa for the second leg. Though this competition ought to be more of like a golden rule ratio. That is, if you are able to win the first leg, there will be no need for the second leg. But since both teams draw, they cannot play penalty. They have to go play second leg. So we'll be traveling to Aston Villa come February to take the second leg tie of the fourth round of the FA Cup. So fellow Blues, going over to our starting 11 today, we saw some tactical changes from Mauricio Pochettino, which I must say kudos to Mauricio Pochettino, because the Aston Villa side is one side that is very compact and know how to play in transition. So with the formation Pochettino started with, the formation was able to curtail the Aston Villa side. We saw Bernard Banashi starting as a left back in place of Ben Chilwell, who recently recovered from injury. Because of the game schedule, playing two games in space of 3 days may be a little bit hectic for the English fullback. So that's why Pochettino had to give him a rest. While for a striking option, we saw Kopama coming in as the makeshift striker. While Sterling had a fantastic game, Kopama also had a decent game, though he had a couple of chances which he could not convert. So you agree with me that had even Chelsea had a decent striker today, Chelsea would have been able to put goals past Martinez. Chelsea would have been able to come out victorious. So you could see we really need a striker. That is so why we are clamoring for the Chelsea board to make a signing or to sign a striker. We cannot continue to rely on makeshift striker if the strikers which we are having are not scoring. Armando Broja is not scoring. That's why Pochettino could not start him. Then Christopher Hugo continued to struggle with injury. Nicholas Jackson away with AFCON. Then for our other attacking players, Raheem Sterling had a decent game. While for Noni Madueke, he had a good game, but for me, Noni Madueke needs to improve when it comes to final ball delivery. He seems to be a little bit stingy in terms of releasing ball, don't want to release the ball on time. It seems he's very poor when it comes to the final thought, that is making the final decision. His finishing is poor. So Noni Madueke has to work on that aspect, or Pochettino needs to work on that aspect on Noni Madueke. Then going over to our midfield option, Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez deserve a round of applause. They were able to contain the Aston Villa midfield in terms of Telemans, Douglas Luiz, and also McNeil. These three guys are wonderful players so far this season. So thanks to Caicedo and Fernandez for checkmating them to ensure that they gave them a run for their money. While for our defensive option, Conor Gallagher, before I forget, never tiring Conor Gallagher. He showed that Reason why a lot of Chelsea fans are clamoring for the contract extension, for his contract extension. Kudos to Kuno Gallagher. He delivered a wonderful performance today. While for our back line, Bernard Banashia was not bad today despite playing as a left back. While for Disasi was solid. Thiago Silva, never aging, had a fantastic game, though the first half yellow card around 7 or 8 minutes actually cautioned the Brazilian. So he was now a little bit scared of making tackle, not to get sent off of the game. So that's where experience comes into play. But so far so good, we can tell that class is permanent, form is temporary. Thiago Silva has been a classy player so far since joining Chelsea. So that's why I wish the Chelsea board give him an extension, even if he's not playing a major role, but he could still play a bit part role for at least one season. Then for our right back, a surprise start for Gikris, academy graduate. I believe no one ever saw this coming. A lot of persons were expecting Disasi to play as the right back in place of Malon Gusto, but we saw Gikris. He had a fantastic game for an hour plus before he was substituted for Ben Chilwell. So kudos to the young lad. Then for our goalkeeper Petrovic, he had a fantastic game. Towards the end of the game, Petrovic was able to make some decent save, though we control large possession of the game, large amount of the game. But towards the final 20 minutes or so, we began to see Aston Villa start to threaten. Thanks to Petrovic, who was able to make some good save. So fellow Chelsea fans and lovers of football, here is the latest from our camp. Our next game is against Liverpool, coming up on the 31st of this month. That game we played in Anfield, a Premier League encounter. So fellow Blues and lovers of Chelsea, more reports will be coming, more news will be coming up from our camp. So if you're a Chelsea fan or you're a football lover, please do well to share this video, like this video, and also leave your match reaction below. So thank you for always joining me. I remain Alex. It's always my pleasure to be here. See you on my next video. Bye.